Alright, so in this lesson we're going to be looking at Alice in Chains' Rain When I Die. This is the third track off Dirt, and we're smashing through the entire album. As you well know, if you've just joined, welcome, subscribe, like, do all that cool stuff, and we'll become good friends over time. So, let's crack on with this bad boy, shall we? Let's do this! Right, now a quick note on tuning. As always, this whole album is tuned down a half step, and this one is in drop D also. So this note is actually C sharp, okay? It's a faff, I know, but if you want to play along with the album, that is what you will need to do. Okay, now the intro is just a load of noise. I'm not going to go through that and tab it because frankly, I'm not sure that anyone will care. So first bit that comes in is this riff, which goes. It's just the 15th fret and the 13th fret on the B string. But the other guitar's playing. It doesn't matter if you hit both of those two open strings there. I'm hitting the low C sharp and raising the my tuning peg here, okay? I'm now out of tune. The reason I'm doing that is because the tremolo bar on this is actually locked, so it doesn't go up in pitch. So with a floating trem, you'll have a nightmare trying to tune into this tuning. So this is fixed. It will actually go down and dive bomb, but that's not what Jerry does in this. So you can either use a tremolo arm to lift up if you've got one. If you don't, then don't worry. Just use the tuning peg method. So let's play through the first riff with wah. Now it's exactly the same when you go into the verse, but there's just no wah. So there's some just subtleties. It kind of, the dynamics come down a little bit, okay? But for the first riff, we're going to play. Okay, that's it, that's the riff. Then, clicking off the wah, you're going to be playing. Alright, pretty straightforward stuff. Starts with two pull-offs, 5-3-0 on the, what would be the A string. So the second string from the big chunky one here. Now you can play with your third or your fourth finger, up to you. I always go with my fourth, it's just more comfy. Then you're going to play the third fret on there, what would be the E string. And the next note is on the same fret, but two strings up, okay? So I use my first and second fingers to do that, okay? Okay? And that note, palm muted, okay? Then you're going to play this bit for the second half. Okay, and this phrase is 6-4. Chorus is in 4-4, the verse and the intro are in 6-4. Alright, so that very, very slowly. Okay, it's not too difficult, but that's the first time round. The second time round mixes it up slightly by playing. So rather than playing, he plays. Alright, so let me play the second part slowly. Okay, let me play the whole thing through slowly. And again. Really cool riff. And then with the wah, it just sounds like this. Okay, so you're playing exactly the same thing there. Now, the cool bit and the interesting bit comes in when you get to the chorus, okay? And what he does to transition between the 6/4 to the 4/4 is he adds another bar of 2/4 with this this fill, which goes, which is a hammer on from the 2nd fret to the 3rd fret, and then 2 open strings, A and D. And then you're back into that meaty riff. So let me show you the transition going from the verse riff into the chorus, okay? Okay? Then you're into that, which is lovely. Now, chorus. So, easiest way to play this chord, you're basically going to cover the whole of the 1st fret from the A string down with the 1st finger, and then you just add your 3rd and 4th fingers to the 3rd and 4th string, okay? Then you're going to play the first 3 notes. While they're ringing out, you're going to arpeggiate the top 2. Then, whew, that is good. Okay, and the second time round, and then the last time you play, which is just sliding from the B flat chord up 2 frets to the C. And then you're back into the wah on. Right, I'm not going to dwell on the chorus too much, but let me just clean it up a bit. Okay. Alright, let me go through it one more time very slowly. Now there's another little section that we can go through, which is like a middle 8 bit basically, where the solo would be, but he plays basically this. And then over the top of that he's playing. And then the second time round he varies it slightly by playing. Alright, pretty basic stuff, but the first part with the wah is just a power chord, but played. And you're counting 6 beats because you're in 6/4 for this bit, okay? So 4, 5, 6. So you start this off on the 3rd fret on the D string as per tab, down 1 fret, then the open D or C sharp chord. Play that bit round twice, and then up here is 13th fret. And then you go 14th fret. with a bend from the 15th fret on the top string, full bend, the 13th and the 15th you're just hammering on and pulling off. Okay, then the last part plays this with the wah. Alright, pretty straightforward stuff. Let me take the wah off so you can hear what I'm doing a bit better. Okay, so I would play that with my second finger. Just 3rd fret, open fret, then 2nd fret, 3rd fret. And then you can play the 3rd fret on the B string with your 3rd finger. Okay. And then at the end it goes, which is back to on the D string. Second time it plays, so you're going down to the 3rd fret on the A string, which is C, okay? So. I think he does like a bit of a slide there on the last one. Then outro bit again. I think it just does another verse and chorus. Outro bit. Just before that bit comes back in, there's a load of like noodly stuff, but one of the little fills he puts in the end is just this, which is the 21st fret, 20th fret and the 19th fret on the top 3 strings. Cool, so that is it. That is all you need to be able to play Rain When I Die by Alice in Chains. Pretty much as per the record, I think. Most of the riffs anyway. So that's it from me. You've been awesome as always. I'll see you again soon. Cheers, bye-bye.